If you see a child with a teal bucket, that means that the child has a food allergy. And a child getting something they may be allergic to, we already know that can be potentially life-threatening. It's just a stressor mom and dad shouldn't have to worry about. Joining me now with more is Dr. Alice Hoyt with the Hoyt Institute for Food and Allergy. We've got a lot of good things to talk about. It's not just the food allergy,
right?
But also, I just want to say, you want to pay attention because, like I was saying, as a mom who's passing stuff out, I'd be heartbroken if somebody walked up with a teal pumpkin and I didn't have anything for them. We don't want to do that.
Right, right. And there are ways that are economical ways that you can provide fun treats to kiddos who have food allergies. So did a price comparison, sidewalk chalk, super fun.
This is crazy.
Keeps my kids occupied for a while. One of these is the same price as one Reese's peanut butter cup.
Wild. Yeah.
And you don't have to do one or the other. You can do both. But having options for everybody just makes it more fun for everybody.
And honestly, I think my kids would prefer the chalk. Like truthfully, if it came down between the two, my kids are probably going to want the chalk. And plus, then when we get home, that gives them something to do rather than bouncing off the walls. Love that.
Exactly, exactly.
And we were talking too about the ingredient, the labels on here for moms and dads who kids do have something they're allergic to. You can't see it on these little packages.
Right. So if you have a kiddo who has a food allergy or an intolerance, adverse reaction to a food, you want to make sure that on the back of the food that you're giving your kiddo, you can see a nutrition label with the ingredients. A lot of the littles do not have it, whereas on the big packaging, it will have it, but you don't know what package it came out of, right? So you want to be very mindful of what you give your kiddos.
Yeah, and if you're getting one of these big bags, you're just dumping it into a big bucket for kids to grab. So mom and dad are probably going to get the candy you spent money on and throw it out anyway. So you don't want that waste.
Right, and some of the miniature versions actually have allergens in them that some of the bigger versions don't. So that's why you just want to be very mindful.
Absolutely. Yeah, we want to take care of everyone out there. You gave me a really good idea about swapping out the candy because I just am one of those moms. I don't like giving my kids a bunch of candy. And now, like back in the day, Halloween was one day for us as kids. Right now, it's like there's a trunk or treat here, there's an event there, there's something at the zoo. So we have more candy than we need already, and it's not even Halloween.
Yes, yes. So you can do, they call it a switch witch or a sweet swap, where basically you have a very economical little treat for your kiddo. This was $5 at Target. You could get a dollar store headband, whatever, and your kiddo trades in their candy and they get a fun little toy.
Love that.
And so that's a great way for kiddos who have diabetes, hypertension, all these other things where they really shouldn't be ingesting so much that they could get a fun other treat that doesn't break the bank.
Yeah, or just a crazy mom like me who doesn't want to give them all that candy.
There you go.
Okay, they can have a little bit, but I like that.
Moderation.
Very reasonable.
Moderation.
Absolutely. You have so much good insight and information. Where can people go to learn more?
Absolutely. HoytAllergy.com. I'm a food allergist here in town and love working with families of kiddos who have food allergies.
Great.